Okay, I do have a view. I'm not saying it's the only view that I've heard expressed, and I think if you went to a number of the partners, they may have different takes. I think what the administrator said, and I think we'd all agree, is that the moving to spinning fields and then the subsequent downturn in the marketplace, the timing wasn't great. I think if that move had been 10 years earlier, and they were then, at the start of what was effectively a 10-year boom period, I don't think Halliwells would have gone bust. So it's like in everything you do, you need a little bit of luck. So the actual timing was undoubtedly bad timing. Having said that, the property is an incredible property. I mean, in our view, seriously over the top for the type of firm we are. I mean, we like our clients to feel when they come to us, we look as if we're successful, but not over the top successful. And we always feel that a client is asking, how much am I paying for this, and how much is this costing me? So we try and get the level of the premises to a level of professionalism and to a standard where it says, yes, this firm knows what it's doing, and but not to a level. And to me, the property is just too much to a higher level. So it wouldn't have been our decision, but I think it was capable of working. I mean, I don't think there was anything fundamentally flawed in the property move. How they dealt with the details of the property move, I think needs probably further consideration, because a couple of things that I've probably only read in the press rather than anything else. So, but I would ask questions around. Obviously, it's been reported that there was a profit of about £20 million made by the partners as a result of the transaction on the property, and that's a large sum of money. You've got to ask yourself, when they took that, did they have the best interest of the firm at heart? And ultimately, the best interest of the firm is that you can take the money, but you've got to make sure the business is stable after the move for probably a period of 3 years minimum. And that seems to have been lacking in a thought process. For instance, if you made the 20 million, I would have expected that to have been left in the business for 3 years to make sure that everything was operating profitably and they could afford all of the overheads, etc. And I'm not unsure, but I suspect that that profit didn't allow for the fit-out costs. Those fit-out costs were then, because I know there's lots of leases involved, and there's a couple of main providers of finance, which are Lombard and ING, who are looking at serious sums of money here that, so it appears that all of the cost of that actually got taken on by Halliwells LLP and didn't in some way get funded out of the profit on the property. Now, those two things don't sit easily with me.